If you haven't been convinced yet that the Pokemon community is one big stinky turd, get me out of this jail cell. What's up, y'all? It's TyranitarTube, and you ever wonder how smart people are on the internet? How a leaker just knows so much? Alright, so let's roll the clip that I've said before. There are many leakers who are liars. Two types of liars. One who just flat out lies, and the second kind who steals the information from real leakers and confidently says it as if they're the leaker, as if they have the connects. You gotta find out who is who. There are two types of leakers in the world. The one that really don't know and is just having fun, which actually brings up fun discussion. I love looking at other people's thoughts. That's what I do in these videos, share my own thoughts. I'd write a leak too if it wouldn't get everyone else covering it in videos a billion views. I'm keeping these freaking thoughts to myself then. You know, all these bloodthirsty content creators searching 4chan for like 4 hours a day looking for a leak until they resort to writing it themselves. Cash in that 10k check at the end of the month. If this was 2016 Ttar when I was a super villain, God, I would be all over all this crap. It is so easy to get views when you clickbait. I gotta turn back into the villain, man. I just want to say something. Everyone's full of crap on the internet. Easy thumbnail here. Videos like this is too easy to make. Many scurry to clickbait and mislead because they're a clout chaser. Many do it because lying to you is how they feed their family. You know, while you're working your ass off in retail, they're just covering fake leaks in videos and matching your pay. But how many people can sit here and be honest to you and then match your pay? Okay, well, so today we're going to look at one of the most notable leakers. Now, we ain't talking about content creators, we're talking about actual leakers. I couldn't care less. See, PokeTubers don't have credibility. This man had credibility. So, you know, it was interesting to think, wow, he's got a couple leaks. Let's check it out. I love riling up the misleading people because they can't do anything. What you gonna do? Why are you saying this, bro? What are you gonna do? It's true. The things I've seen in this community behind the scenes. Hell no, am I gonna not rile y'all up? So anyhow, there's a leaker here. We're gonna call him Jumanji. So anyhow, the quote-unquote leaks we're gonna cover in this video aren't really major. They're really minor leaks, but it came from someone who is one of the fastest news sources, and a lot of people go to this source to cover their news. But I kind of figured out when I made that other video and I was diving into who's the actual leaker and who is just copying other people's leaks, that this person is not actually one of the real leakers. It's just someone who's copying the real leaker's homework. So what happened is this screenshot started floating around the internet of Don walking. Again, I'm telling you, these leaks aren't impressive. We got Don walking here. The context is that there is an upcoming BDSP trailer. And this is a small screenshot from it. And here we have Dawn moving somewhere. Who knows what route it is. But there's a couple things to notice. One, in the first trailer, Dawn had some weird proportions. She had Hulk hands. ILCA went with chibis, but the chibis weren't done the perfect way. There have been some sources saying that the stuff we saw in the first BDSP trailer is from like January or December. But again, those come from people who aren't actually credible. They're just copying other people, and I can't find the source for that. In this implied screenshot of a trailer, it shows touch-ups on Dawn's model. Her hand is now normal sized, and that's the most we can see, really. But what you fail to realize, so this credible Pokemon leaker posted this, you know, upcoming trailer on the horizon, we're gonna get it soon. But what it turns out when you look at this is that this is someone's Animal Crossing character dressed up as Dawn. Those hands is an Animal Crossing character. This is not BDSP. Now, the point of what I'm saying here is that there's no one to trust. No one is going to sit here and be honest to you unless you find the actual one leaker. Like the Chinese Riddler in Sun and Moon, that was fun. This man knew everything and was showing like a picture of a doll to indicate Mimikyu was coming up and all this fun stuff. The man posted an Animal Crossing screenshot and said it's BDSP. Speculate away, folks. I should add, this is someone who claims to have many insider sources and knows the leaks that are coming. Here's just a screenshot of an actual screenshot from the trailer. The chibis, man, like look at the Dawn there. When you can't see her hands, she looks good. But when you look at that girl on the left, she looks like she's devoured someone. Gotta hope those hands at least improve when in future trailer comes out. And now one more thing, in the same day. So this thread on 4chan opened up. It shows Lucas and Barry in the first lake. They're having a bit of fun. Funny enough, the 4chan dude took Serby's name. You can name yourself whatever you want. Apparently, new graphics is leaked. This is a different leak that's implying touch-ups to the gameplay. You won't be able to notice it because no one cares that deep about the freaking chibis. They just want to see the rest of the game now. Imagine being 19 years into this hype season and this is still our discussion. So the big improvement is that they tweaked the arms. The arms were tweaked and the whole image was sharpened and the saturation was upped. Let's show the trailer. This is what it looks like in the actual first gameplay we got. The whole image is less sharper We got gargantuan arms. And in the leak screenshot, because it's so sharp, it almost feels like they have an outline around them. Trees, the ground, and the grass all go from a limey green to a more greener green. Kind of looks like Oras grass on the right. This was just a couple people on 4chan having fun. The screenshot is not real. But what do you know? Our boys are back. They took the 4chan screenshot and put it on their Twitter saying unconfirmed rumor, new screenshot from BDSP. Now, so if you don't know what this is called here, this is called the art of desperation. It's the nature of this community. Everyone does this, from the leakers to the video creators. Sometimes these are meant to fool younger audiences. It's the art of baiting for attention, whether that attention gets you followers or views. And this is one of the big leakers that say they have insiders in Nintendo. And it turns out they're just really scurrying for news. They don't have any leakers. If they really had a source, this would have been vetoed. They pretend to be one of the biggest credible Pokemon leak sources. And recently, they've said a lot of stuff like June 4th, 100% Switch models being announced. They were not announced. We would have heard it's been June 4th already. For the sake of chasing clout, they originally had like real leakers that they just copied from. Now they just May 26, breaking news, Switch Pro announcement imminent, meaning any second now. No, sir. So here you go. They're the people who said that the footage from BDSP is from a January build, from the first trailer, and that they're polishing it graphically and fixing the bugs. No one knows what their source is, but they're saying that. And the thing is, they've gotten correct leaks in the past. And now, like I said in that first video, it's being realized that these dudes aren't not the leakers themselves. The biggest Pokemon leaker out there is not going to be at the top. He's going to be like the Chinese Riddler. He has to be remaining as hidden as possible. So when these sites or news people start to cover these leaks, it's always going to be someone just copying the actual leaker. He also says the Pokemon Legends footage is from December. And to show you the legit stuff they've leaked, here is February 26th, an hour before the Pokemon Presents presentation. Korean logos of Brilliant Diamond, Korean logo of Shining Pearl, Korean logo of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Before it was announced. A whole video showing Pokemon Legends Arceus before that Pokemon Presents, an hour before. So anyhow, in the midst of being super credible and having a lot of cool leaks, they went and got so many screenshots from like 4chan or Reddit and just posted it. This freaking touched up, photoshopped image of something in the trailer. Look, the crap is in the first trailer from 3 months ago. It's right there. It's the exact frame. And then we of course got our boy, Joey Miri. We got Serbi finally giving him some words. As to a prominent leak account after getting multiple things wrong, including posting an Animal Crossing screenshot as BDSP, just posted a pic from the Presents in February as new. Can we please stop giving them attention? The only stuff they got right, they took from others. I didn't even realize he said that. I thought I figured that out through my own research, man. Does nothing mean anything anymore? I researched to find out these leakers are lying. This whole leak culture in order to be the first in Game Clown is just nuts. And people become fans of said leakers and just ignore everything wrong. Back in January when they back in high school? Back in January, when they confirmed DP Remakes from a subdomain appearing, they said Legends, which had a subdomain appear at the same time, was a new show, not a game. They are grifters, nothing else. Now, I'm gonna give this man some credit, because one, yes, the leaker here is a cloud chaser, and the only one real leaker, there's like one real leaker I know in the Pokemon community is like Painted Brush 26 or something on Reddit. This man is a legit leaker. I'll freaking show you his page right now. But actually, before I show you it, let me just say, this dude, I'm just gonna give you a pass. Like, yeah, you pulling stuff out of your ass, you want all this attention, you want to be known as the credible leaker, but I've seen freaking, the Pokemon YouTube community is so much worse than this. I'm just gonna freaking let this man go. He's not as bad. That being said, he is not a leaker. Let me show you the real leaker. It's like Painted Stroke 26. Practical Brush 12. He is a real leaker. And notice how you have not heard about this man? Because leakers can't be clout chasers at the same time. They'll get killed. They won't get killed. They'll be behind bars. Now, if you go to his Reddit page, most of his posts are removed because they are real leaks. But for example, here we got February 25th at 11:50 p.m. 25th. A whole day before. Strokey man. Hey guys, so the remakes are in weird chibi 3D. Battles are just the same as Sword and Shield. Brilliant D and Shining P this year. Developed by Alcei, not GF. Why? Because they're working on another game. It's open world in Feudal Sinnoh. Year 2022 early for release. You see this? This is why I laugh at so many 4chan leaks, is because they try to be so in-depth. The leaker don't care. They will make spelling mistakes. They will write it like they're on the toilet and just had like 30 seconds. He said this before the world knew anything. And if you're wondering, he got everything right. He's leaked stuff for other games too. New Smash character. It's freaking Minecraft Steve. I kid you not. What the frick? His Smash is a piston. This was before Minecraft Steve. October 1st. New Smash leak. Hey, it's Brushy. It's Lake and I'll be quit. Look, he's got 11 upvotes. This is a real leaker. People claim to be leakers and you know their names are never the leakers. So you can never believe their word. The leaker is not gonna, a legit leaker is not gonna have a Twitter account. Nor are they gonna trust someone else. Like, for example, a leaker's not gonna trust me. So CL here, right? They're pretending like they have a leaker on speed dial that tells them all the information. A leaker ain't even gonna trust me to tweet information. They will not risk exposing themselves to someone. Check this out. Practical Brush has been wrong once. Pokemon Frozen Sword and Tropical Shield on January 9th. Now the post is removed, but I can tell you what was in it because I saw it back then. Pokemon Frozen Sword and Tropical Shield. He's talking about the Crown Tundra, Frozen Sword, and Isle of Armor, Tropical Shield. The reason he got everything right in it. The reason he worded it like this is because what a real leaker does is he lies. He lies to get people not looking at his direction while also giving you real information. The whole art of being a real leaker is misdirect until you're in the future and you look back and find a post that actually knew it all. Which is what happened with the 1/4chan post of the dude smoking. The dude who knew everything about Gen 8. Pokemon Sword and Shield info. This is from June 4th. We've crossed over a whole 2 years from then. Hey guys, some new info I managed to find on the game. Legendaries are in fact wolves. Looks like there'll be Z-moves back or something similar. You meet giant Pokemon in rifts. Red spots, where you fight them and catch them, that you can enter with the help of presumably players. That's right. Sounds exciting. Hope there's more in the direct. These predictions are far too safe. Besides that giant stuff. And no time to answer questions. This is fake. Something as ridiculous as there being giant Pokemon. And then he comes back and edits his comment. Whoa, hold up. This dude might be legit. You bloody legend. I was here for history. Giant looking Pokemon freaking sick. Shut up. You called him wrong. And now it's just funny because all these leakers pretend to be the real deal. Because the whole world thinks they're the real leaker. That they really are like this Chinese riddler who knows everything and is taking it step by step. No one ain't crap. No one knows anything. Will SL manage to tweet some actual real leaks when they happen? Absolutely. Are they a leaker? No. You've been caught red-handed. Now what y'all don't know is I'm a real leaker. I know some crap too. In BDSP, the 3 starters are a penguin, a monkey, and a grass. LOL. Let's figure out if I'm telling the truth or not. Ain't it great to have been the bad guy who just stopped one day? Ain't it great to be a bad guy just hanging out? I'm freaking one of the crappers. The crappers of the Pokemon community in 2016. That's what people don't realize. I still see through all of this crap. You gotta show this clip from a stream I did. YouTube sus. Well, guess what? YouTube would be crap, okay? You have to turn into a freaking... You have to change your content to what they push out, bro. 1, I'm on YouTube's naughty list, so I don't get pushed up. But 2, I intentionally went away from what YouTube will push out. While I clickbaited, bro, y'all don't think, bro. You think I'm a good person, bro? I was the evil dude who clickbaited, bro. I'm the evil reformed dude, all right? So you looking at me like, oh, cancel him, sucker. I was evil first. I'm already canceled. You know what I mean? When I freaking clickbaited, I was getting 600,000 views per video. Those views did not go down. I left and intentionally chose to get lower views. So I know the freaking content you gotta do on YouTube nowadays. You gotta be a piece of crap. Like, I hate pro-YouTubers, bro. I don't want to be with them.
Family. This the sound of my alchemy. The greatest success for all those who fell for me. I always respect the friends who wish well for me and live until the end and die. All time will tell for me. But I ain't going anywhere, believe me.